Nobody 2 is in development. Fans of Bob Odenkirk should be happy. Hutch's future was left on such a cliffhanger in the first movie, but the announcement of a sequel gives us all peace of mind that we'll find out what happens. In spite of this, information is scarce. However, there are aspects of the sequel that we may infer from the original movie. Nobody 2 potential release date. When will Nobody 2 be out in cinemas? Nobody 2 has yet to have a release date announced. Producer Kelly McCormick did provide an update on the schedule, though. Fingers crossed. She said, according to Collider, we hope to make it next year. Again, this is pure speculation. If filming begins in 2023, we might be looking at an early 2024 release date. Nobody 2 cast. Who will return for Nobody 2? Nobody wouldn't be Nobody without the title character himself, and Odenkirk will undoubtedly be back as Hutch Mansell, a once polite office worker who later reveals himself to be a ruthless assassin who works for, as he puts it, one of those 3-letter agencies. We have to presume that RZA and Christopher Lloyd will reprise their roles as Harry and David, respectively, based on the specifics of Nobody's mid-credits sequence. Hutch's wife Becca, son Blake, played by Gage Munro, and daughter Abby, played by Paisley Kadorath, are all expected to return. Given that the Russian mafia was destroyed at the conclusion of Nobody, we can't believe that any of them will return in the sequel. Nobody 2 plot. What will Nobody 2 be about? The plot's details have not yet been made public. The little we know comes from Hutch, Harry, and David in an RV loaded with weapons driving to an unknown place to, presumably, murder people in Nobody's mid-credits scene. The exact time at which Nobody 2 starts up is unknown. But given that production won't begin until 2023, 2 years after the original movie debuted, timing continuity may be a problem. But since this is all just conjecture, there's always a potential that Nobody 2 will take place much later. One thing was guaranteed by McCormick: the sequel will be fantastic. Of all, few individuals intentionally set out to produce subpar sequels, and there is a lot of pressure on producers to do it well. Given this, McCormick stated, "Our view is that you don't necessarily need to make a wonderful sequel just to make a sequel. We must create a fantastic sequel. Therefore, it's important to make sure we do it correctly. And if we do, I believe there is a good chance we can travel the next year." Nobody 2 trailer. When will a Nobody 2 trailer be out? We can probably expect a trailer in early 2024, although it will be simpler to predict once the production timeline is set. You can currently watch the first Nobody movie on Now, Amazon Prime Video, and other VOD options if you want to see Bob Odenkirk kick ass. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, make sure to like and subscribe for more.